But that's why people didn't like certain artists. They were just like, oh, these artists show up out of nowhere, and then all of a sudden extremely popular.
When
and everybody thought Eminem was going to be one of them, but M was actually
they show up out of nowhere. Well, sometimes people show up out of nowhere, like YouTubers showing up out of nowhere outside of people's houses.
God damn it! That was way too smooth, dude. That was too smooth.
I was waiting. I was waiting.
I wasn't even going to bring this up.
Way too smooth.
I wasn't even going to bring this one up.
How are we not going to bring it up? Dude, look, we had Jacksfilm on the podcast.
Literally the entire internet. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, we had Jacksfilm on the podcast. Not even like a week and a half ago, probably 2 weeks max.
Something like that. Yeah.
And it was before all this shit went down. We brought up Sniperwolf a little bit, obviously, because it was like a meme that was going on. So we brought up Sniperwolf. We didn't spend more than I think 2 minutes of that 2 hours talking about Sniperwolf at all. But I think the day after we posted that video, the day after we posted the episode live for everybody, this crazy shit went down where Sniperwolf just showed up outside of Jack's fucking house. And
literally a day after,
I think she Instagram, she posted a photo of his house on her Instagram, which is crazy. And I don't even know how to fucking respond. I have no idea how to even talk about this because it's so crazy and so out of pocket. Apparently this isn't even her first time doing shit that's this outrageous. Apparently she has a criminal record, which is awesome.
I know there's a mugshot, but I don't know for what.
Yeah, I don't know what for. It's so funny. Just it's not funny. It's obviously really fucking scary, but it's also it's to me, it's like you really just showed up outside of some dude's house and claimed that they were obsessed with you. What is going on?
That's what's so. What's made me so flabbergasted is that very. I don't know that much about Sniperwolf. I just know that she was the back in the day, people were shitting on her because she was pretending to do Let's Plays or whatever, and then she clearly wasn't playing. Obviously the freebooting stuff. I don't know that much. I honestly had no idea how popular she was. Like when I saw her numbers on YouTube, and then knowing how much she was followed on Instagram, I didn't know because she's never in my radar. Other than, people talking about all this freebooting shit.
She was the original e-girl.
Right.
Not original, she's one of the originals.
But was, I guess, maybe popular, I guess.
She's one of the first ones.
Dude, I don't understand how you could have that large of an audience. And I mean this. I really mean and not understand the type of power you wield. That this is so astronomically stupid to do. I don't understand. And the fact that she doesn't care even slightly is so. It really is on the, because we like to throw out psychotic and and sociopathic and shit like that. We kind of just label people, but legitimately, I was perplexed, thinking, oh, maybe she's at least gonna try to apologize and be like, oh yeah, I fucked up, that was too far. But saying no, I'm the victim. And also making light of it by walking with her sister. I found out that was her sister in that picture, where she was saying whose house we going? Oh, we show up to your house. What you do? And just making light of the whole fucking situation. And I'm just thinking, I'm bro, do you not understand how many fucking simps follow you?
I think what happens
this guy's your enemy, right? So now you showed his house. Do I need to say anything else?
I think
the implications
happens, everything else is they don't understand. I don't think they get it. And I understand that's negligence, because for me, I thought I genuinely, at first, I was like, oh, she's just being stupid. She's stupid and she doesn't understand what she did. Because I think that's what it always is. I think people in this field just don't understand. We don't get how much power we have, and then we do something dumb. And instead of her being mature enough to be like, yo, that was dumb. That was stupid. My bad. That was really fucking idiotic. She's being too prideful to say that. That's all she has to say. She's like, I made a really dumb mistake. I did not. I was too busy in the bullshit of understanding that, I was annoyed by you making fun of my content, that I did this. That's it. because that's clearly what it looks like happened. I don't think she wanted this. I don't think she was trying to be truly insidious and have one of her fucking her loose egg people come there and hurt Jack. I think she just did something really stupid, and instead of being mature about it, she's not doing it. I'm on the fence with
that. Because that my initial the latter, that my initial or the former, I guess. That's my initial thought, right? That she's just a colossal idiot, which I think is still true. She's obviously stupid, but what I mean is, there's a part of me that it's just. Even her, like, you have to be the level of stupidity to even be like, and to let everybody know, like, oh, all you have to do is Google and you can easily find his address. Even saying things like that. I said this on the podcast one time where Joe Rogan had on this dude that was trying to talk about child sex trafficking and all that shit, and then he put out some information that I thought was to, millions and millions of people. And let's say Joe Rogan there's so many listeners, there's gonna be a small percentage of like fucked up people listening. And so it's like things to take into consideration where the dude like let people know how cheap it was to buy a kid in Thailand. And putting that information out there is kind of fucked up to do, because you now just unearth shit that a lot of people, they didn't think about it until that very moment. They're like, oh wow, that is cheap. I'm a fucking pervert. All I got to do is save for a few months and now I'm going to go to fucking Thailand. And in a way that, say, when you say something like this, so it's like, even if it is completely ignorant, yeah, it's fucking nuts. Like, you should have that you should know that I have 30 million people following me on YouTube. There's going to be a few crazy motherfuckers that will do my bidding. There's going to be
some fucking bad eggs. Yeah. But like
I think it's a situation where she just, because she was, I think she was recently shouted out by YouTube themselves, like specifically.
Yes, she was.
And I remember there was like a big hubbub about that. So she had a panel, I think, at VidCon or something, or she has one coming. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know exactly the specifics, but she is in there, to the point where there's no way that YouTube can argue that they haven't seen this, right? They know this is happening. And yet nothing's been done, and I think nothing's been done because she knows nothing will be done. Because she has... I don't know if it's necessarily an amount of power. I don't think she has power over anybody, but she has enough influence to not worry about suffering the consequences of acting this irresponsibly with her platform. Because it's fucking insane. I would never in a million years go to somebody's house who is criticizing me and then tweet or Instagram their house out to my followers, and I'm not even remotely as big as this person. That's like that is such an obvious like line that you do not cross, to the point where I don't know if it's just ignorance, because she's too old. How old is Sniperwolf, dude? Like she can't be. And she's also, like, and the thing to understand about it too is that she's also like huge and famous and a woman. So you would imagine that she of all people would kind of understand like the just basic desire to not have your private whereabouts just tweeted out by a fucking enemy. Right. I don't buy that it's just ignorance, man. That's so out of pocket.
I feel like it. I feel like it genuinely. I feel like it.
She's
it
30.
Has to be ignorance.
But how could I feel
like it has to be ignorance. I feel like it just has to be stupid. So do you think
that she would feel like if this happened to her? Like let's say.
Oh no.
But that's what I mean. I think she's aware enough.
If it happened to her, what happens is
she's aware enough of how fucked up it is for this to happen.
I get it. But I think it's just I really, 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 really don't think that creators in general, in a general sense, have an understanding of the amount of people they have following them, period.
No, you're right about that.
And I think
this
that
just takes
is the
it to
case
another
of what
step.
happened.
But it's like, how often do you see this happen?
Creators do dumb shit all the time.
No, they do. No, we're talking about this specifically.
This specific
is like one thing that
obviously.
You see. This is like the Jake Pauls, the Logans, the whomever don't typically... Oh, fuck, Jake Paul was beefing with FaZe Banks. he did some really fucked up shit to where he like got his assistant to be like, oh, hey, he beat me up or some shit. That's some illegal shit, right? That's some crazy shit. But at the very least, motherfuckers weren't showing up to their house and being like, this is where this piece of shit lives or whatever. Oh, I just want to talk to this dude. I just want to have some words. Like, even her fucking language. And then her sister was just making jokes, saying things like, oh, does this dude not know how to fight or whatever? Like, they're just fucking trifling. It was obviously that was, you know, we can all
trifling. Oh my God.
We can all agree that her saying, I just wanted to talk, it was on the same level of, on To Catch a Predator, there was a dude that got caught twice within 24 hours. Like, the second time they caught him was in front of a McDonald's, and the dude's excuse was just saying, I was just getting something to eat. That was his excuse, and it's just as poor as her saying, I wanted to talk. Who the fuck, like, look, I would even give her the benefit of the doubt if she didn't stream or take pictures. If she just showed up to Jack's house, and, like, that would be weird enough, but I can at least give her the benefit of the doubt, like, oh, she's crazy, but maybe she literally did want to. She's one of those in-person people. Even that would be hard to believe, but I would at least give her a window, a little. Maybe she was actually trying to squash the beef, but no, she's like, oh, I'm gonna pull up with my 5 mil. Niggas don't understand how much 5 million. That's a lot of fucking people.
That's a lot.
I have 20K. I have 20K on Instagram. To me, 20K is like, wait, imagine 20K, like, you go to an arena. Arena holds like 14 to 18,000 people. It's a lot of fucking people, dude, when you just look around. Yeah. I can't imagine being surrounded by 5 million fucking people. So now all of them see that at once. They all see this guy. Oh, this is the guy that's been running his mouth. And to your point, Chris, the reason why Jack started criticizing her was because YouTube was showing her off as the golden calf or the golden goose or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
Like when they found that out, people were like, what the fuck is this shit? And then he started kind of going hard in the paint. And I want to say this, people were trying to say that, oh, what he's doing is creepy. I disagree because of the actual. If he was just making 1,000 videos like the quartering, I would agree. I'd be like, all right, dude's kind of going, and he's being at least doing Brie Larson. But there was a point to what he was doing. He was crediting people. There was a point to him making these videos.
Yeah, he was literally helping people who like got their content stolen from this person to like be able to file claims or whatever to get their stuff removed from that video, or just to get money from it in the YouTube ad space system. So like, there's actually like a reason to be doing this beyond just being a troll. It is like a meme for sure. Like dude, Jacksfilm is such an awesome. First of all, he's been doing this forever. Like, Jack's been doing satire on YouTube for the longest time, and it's literally like he's so clearly not an ill will person. Like, he's not doing this just to like harass a person and to make them feel unsafe. You are stealing constantly. And so, yeah, that's going to draw criticism. And when somebody who's big enough to actually criticize you and actually affect you, when that happens, that's probably going to bother you. But that's not harassment. Right. You are not the victim here. You've stolen people's intellectual property, profited off of it, and you've doxed a person. In what reality are you a victim of any kind? It's insane. It's maddening how off base that assessment of reality is. It's crazy.
Right.
But
she also said
what's happening.
She also said that she doesn't know how to dox somebody. So essentially, how could she dox someone if she doesn't know how to do it? And this is just like, to me, further where I'm like, this just sounds like you remember I want to bring up the Logan Paul thing again with the forest, where when you plead ignorance and people are less likely to want to shit on you than if you're like, I intentionally did this. And I feel like with her offering those stupid ass, she's completely self-aware of what she did, and she's offering shit like, how could I dox? I don't know how to dox. No, an innocent person that accidentally doxed somebody would be like, holy shit, I didn't realize. I'm sorry. Like, I didn't know that was considered doxing. Instead, she's like, oh, I don't know how to do it. And they're like, nigga, you don't have to know how to kill someone. It just happens. Sometimes you run someone over with a car in an accident, you killed them. You know, it doesn't mean like, I didn't know how to do it. What the fuck you mean you did it? It already happened. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's so fucking silly, man.
So
I don't know.
It's so maddening that, like, Logan Paul got absolutely destroyed, right, for the Forest thing. And there's evidence, actually, now. There's more evidence to support that it was actually a dummy. Some autistic guy made a crazy in-depth video examining all the stuff and what was inside the van and stuff.
The day after we talked about it with Jacksfilm, too. That was so funny. Or the very day of, I think.
Dude, the fucking mystic shit, dude, that keeps happening. And I'm like, dude.
Mystic.
That's what I was saying. I'm on the fence. I'm like, I'm not sure. I can't just say it's not fun. But anyway, my point being, he got absolutely obliterated. I think YouTube even took away his YouTube Red show. He had like a show or something, and they took it away. They destroyed him for a while. They demonetized him for a while. Then, of course, he got back on after like a year. I can't remember how long it was. That's not the point. The point is, it looks like they're not going to do fucking anything to her. Like nothing. Like, not even like a slap on the fucking wrist where, who was it? The Act Man made a fucking joke about, I think, what did he, what's his name?
Because I can't remember what, I think it was, I don't know if it was Quantum TV or somebody else.
I think it wasn't Quantum TV, it was Quantum TV. It was Quantum TV.
It was something, but like, he had a video. Hold on, Kingston, hold on, stop. There's a video that Act Man did where he made like a joke. It was like a sketch in the middle of the video where he's like, here's my new YouTube series, Doxing Adventures. And he was just going around like pretending to dox people because apparently like that was okay because this other person that he was criticizing was doing it actually.
Okay.
And he got in trouble. He got in trouble for that joke sketch. And Sniperwolf is fine.
I thought he did the thing where he had to fake the fake idea that he insinuated a penis in what you call his mouth, and he got in hella trouble for that.
That is also true.
I was like, that's crazy. He didn't even show anything. True. He insinuated something, and he got in bad trouble for it. I was like, whoa.
Yeah. That is also true. But this is also something else.
That doxing thing though was exclusively on Twitter though, wasn't it? And that was kind of like
remember.
The point of it.
I think that. Yeah, I think so. That was the thing. It's like this happened on Twitter, and then he got penalized on YouTube for it. Yeah.
Yes. And so it's like, here's something that happened outside of YouTube, and so they absolutely do punish people for doing fucked up stuff. And nothing, I mean, this is way worse than Twitch. Like, Twitch is now like, they're probably like, fuck yeah, dude. Like let them fight. Let them shit on YouTube.
We finally got a break. Thank God.
Like, yeah, like, we let the people break TOS. Oh, we let hot women break TOS all the time. But now, like, this is way worse. She could have potentially got this dude harmed. This rules.
Well, to be fair to Twitch, Speed showed his penis, and he's still on there. So like there is.
Oh, he didn't get banned at all. Like any.
That was on Twitch. That was out on Kick.
Was it on Kick? I don't know what he is. I
don't know.
No. Actually, he just got invited back onto Twitter. Sorry, Twitch. He was actually banned from Twitch. And I just, because so I just found this out like maybe a week or so ago. He was banned, and I didn't know. He was banned because he made a rape joke when he was like 16 or something. He said something like he was asking a girl about like, would you sleep with me if I was the last guy on the planet type of thing or something like that. Yeah, and then I think she was saying no, but then he was like, who gonna stop me? Like, who's gonna nobody's there. Like, who's gonna stop me? And I was like, oh shit. Like,
that's insane.
That's not a joke you make. That's not a joke you make in front of a camera.
Of course
that is not a joke in front. Like, that's such not a joke you make in front of a camera. That is a joke you can only say in front of close friends because they'll get the joke.
That's
like, I
don't get
it. I don't get it.
Maybe, I don't know, man. If I heard that, I'd be like, all right.
Look,
it's like, okay, bro.
It's a funny joke in a
that
specific
is a funny joke in the context of your friends. If you're like, if you said that to one of your dude friends, that is a funny fucking joke.
I don't even think it's that funny. I just think it's just kind of like, like, to me, it's like.
It could be funny, like I said, like a dentist.
It's like that comedy, yeah, but like that's like well written. You know what I mean? Like Comedy Shorts Gamer. It's like that Comedy Shorts Gamer intro where he like chloroforms. I can't believe that's real. Still, I can't believe that was just real. Do you understand that he had to pitch his channel to people, to advertisers, and that was like the first thing they saw.
And
it's just like this animated, like puppeteered,
this is a
That's
bit
fine.
much.
2D fucking freak. Oh man,
That's totally
I
fine.
don't know. It's fine.
Desmond.
Rape, guys.
Yeah,
Comedy
literally.
Shorts Raper here.
Dude, it's just such
Comedy
it was
Shorts
such a
Reaper.
different time. But the point is,
Yes, it was.
I don't know, man. Sniperwolf seems like a complete jackass, and
that's what we all can agree.
something. Yeah, he seems like a real jerk. This guy. So
Real
hopefully
fucking
something
doofus.
gets done about it. But I really doubt it. I don't think. I think she's YouTube royalty for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like she's not. If anything, you know what's weird about this whole thing to me is that Jacksfilm to me seems more like YouTube royalty than like Sniperwolf does. You know what I mean?
Be.
Because he was like
100%.
around for so long and like popping for so like he had like a viral video, at least a handful of viral videos every year for the last like the entire time.
10.
You know what I mean?
Like 10.
So
Yeah.
At least 10
Yeah.
years, man.
He's like the perfect representation of YouTube, especially in YouTube, right? It's supposed to be like,
yeah,
it's
he
you.
seems like
You're
the
one that's
last
making
remaining. He seems like the last remaining. Or I'm sure there's probably others that aren't coming to mind, but like
shit.
in the immediate sense, like he seems like the last remaining person that actually is emblematic of the type of content that YouTube used to reward, where it was just like, hey, here's a guy, here's just this one person, and they're making a bunch of shit. Obviously, he did his like live show and all that stuff. It was cool.
Oh right, yeah,
But
yeah.
I don't know. It's not like what's popping now, which is very different. Anyway,
Yeah, the website's just not what it used to be anymore. I've realized that all of the old creators I used to watch are gone. None of my old subscriptions even get notified
Yeah, like
anymore.
JF, he's gone.
JF's gone.
Richard Spencer.